Most construction projects require skilled workers to get the job done. Kung ready na ang lot mo, kumpleto na ang mga detailed plans, pasado na ang permits at iba pang documents prior to construction, what you will be needing now is the right person to build your structure. But before hiring labor, you must consider the construction scheme or setup first. Ano nga ba ang mas preferable? ARAWAN, PAKYAW, or mag-hire ng contractor? Pero bago yan, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on my next videos. Disclaimer: this video is based on personal point of view and will just serve as guide on who you will choose to build your structure. Final decision will always be up to your preferences, funds, and situation. Hopefully, this will enlighten and help you in one of your biggest decision making. Bago ka magpagawa ng bahay at mag-hire ng gagawa nito, bear in mind na ang pera na gagastusin mo dito, either pinag-ipunan, hiniram, o niloan mo sa bank or other government financing institution, will be used on your lifetime investment. Your home, meaning hindi pwedeng bahala na kung kailan ito matatapos. Bahala na kung anong materyales ang iyong ilalagay at hindi din pwedeng bahala na kung anong klaseng workmanship meron ang gagawa nito. You have to make sure that you will entrust the construction of your house to a person that will make every cent worth. Here are 3 ways to define a construction setup or scheme that you might want to review and consider. Number 1. ARAWAN or paid on a daily basis labor. Dahil ikaw ang bumibili ng materyales, nagmamanage ng site, at labor lang ang service na babayaran mo as per daily accomplishment, you can easily control the budget and you can easily terminate the work when it's done. This is the advantages of this setup. But this is only applicable to small project scope with simple work extent like small painting works, minor carpentry installation, minor electrical and plumbing works, at marami pang iba. Magkano naman ang bayad sa ARAWAN na laborer? For non-skilled workers, ito ay didepende sa present minimum daily wage rate. But for those who are skilled and expert on their fields, salary can be doubled or tripled. This is the cheapest and most flexible construction setup dahil kung kailan ka lang may available na fund, ay doon ka lang magpapagawa. But what are the disadvantages? Because these workers are paid in daily basis, posibleng maging slow ang progress ng trabaho. If you don't keep a close watch on your ARAWAN workers, ang task na pwedeng gawin ng 3 araw ay pwedeng maging 1 linggo or higit pa for a higher paycheck or to stay longer on the job. Some workers, meaning hindi lahat, may tend not to care about the time to finish the work since they would have their salaries at the end of the week anyway. That is why as a client who stand as project manager, you need to set an agreed schedule, rules, and perform a regular inspection on site. Number 2. PAKYAW or hiring labor for a specific lump sum that depends on the work done over a specified period of time. They are also known as informal contractor. In comparison, para silang mga wholesaler or bulk seller. They are a group of laborers or team of workers na na-acquire ang knowledge of construction based from their experiences. Some of them ay nakakaintindi or nakakabasa ng plano ng arkitekto at talagang alam kung paano ito itayo. Ano ang advantages at disadvantages ng ganitong scheme? Kung ang makukuha mong pakyawan workers ay talagang mabibilis pero pulido magtrabaho, it is likely that they will finish the work fast ahead of schedule at sulit ang pera na ibabayad mo. Highly advantageous yan para sa'yo. Pero kung ang makukuha mo ay mabilis pero hindi marunong or kulang ang kaalaman at skill sa construction, ang quality ng trabaho or workmanship ay maaaring masakripisyo. Dito na nangyayari ang mga instances na hindi tinatapos ng namakyawang project or hindi binayaran ng client ang namakyaw dahil hindi nagustuhan ang ginawang trabaho. Also, in pakyawan, the weekly accomplishment is often hard to quantify since may mga trabaho or tasks that we can only assume percentage of completion. So it's either you overpay or less likely underpay them. Number 3. Get a contractor. A contractor is responsible for planning, leading, executing, supervising, and inspecting a building construction project. Ano naman ang advantages kung ganitong scheme ang pipiliin mo? A contractor is a legit or bona fide company na rehistrado sa DTI, SEC, BIR, at PCAB or Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board. The responsibility extends from the beginning to the end of the project and is governed by a signed agreed contract. Nakapaloob sa contract na ito ang lahat ng scope of work ng contractor sa isang proyekto. base from architects and allied professional plans, specifications, and bill of quantities. Nakasaad din dito ang construction schedule and timeline para malaman ang duration ng project, construction cost and terms of payment either by progress billing or installment. Kung may mga constructed na mali o hindi nasunod sa plano, maaari mong ipaulit sa contractor ang kanilang trabaho. Yan ay under contingency plan which must be stated clearly in the contract. You have the assurance that what is written in the contract is what you will get in the end. Ano naman ang disadvantages? When your project is under a contract, any revision will become a BO or variation order wherein the contractor will ask for additional payment lalo na kung malaki ang naging pagbabago sa plano at malaki ang presyo ng materyales na madadagdag para magawa ang revisions na ito. So kakailanganin mo mag-alat ng extra budget para dito. Be specific about what you want because unnecessary items can be added that will incur further costs. Paano naman mag-markup ng fee ang isang contractor? Speaking of overhead profit ng isang contractor, hindi ito kasing laki tulad ng iniisip ng ibang tao. Usually, they would mark up as decent as 10% to 15% the most. Depends upon the extent and how extensive and detailed the project is. Competition in the market is quite high, kaya naman hindi basta-basta nagtataas ng presyo ang isang contractor or else mahihirapan silang makakuha ng proyekto. As a final say, sa pagpili ng scheme or setup of construction, the client should also consider the technicality support. Hindi lang pagpapatayo ang next step after makumpleto ang requirements sa pagpapagawa ng isang bahay or structure. Take note also of some other aspects na hindi pwedeng ma-overlook like logistics, material purchasing, scheduling, budget allocation, and most especially, capabilities ng mga taong gagawa nito. In building your dream house, your haven, your refuge, your humble abode, and your lifetime investment should not be too stressful. Choose the right person. Remember, cheap doesn't always mean you save money. Often enough, poor planning, management, and workmanship leads to redoing everything.